Alright everybody, so we got our knockoff Dorman intake here, and I'm really wondering if this is where the Dorman logo was and it was just masked over. I don't know. Paid $150 for it. No, I'm sorry, $105. So what we're looking at is taking out this ridge right here because it does block our intake. I'm not looking to take it all out, but I just want to smooth it close as I can to the wall. We'll probably try to trim the sides a little bit, smooth them out, get some of these weird corners, shave those off a little bit. So I'm going to run the camera and let you enjoy some of it. Thankfully it is it's a little bit better than the oh, that's a good grind there, dude. Listen to that. But anywho, a little bit easier than doing that porting we did on the my sister's Impala. So let's see here, get the right technique. This will make it easier, I think. I'm going to mess up the rest of the wall. Just want to get this smoothed out. So just a smooth more light. Alright, so here's what we got so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Get the light here. So see, we need to smooth it out some more, obviously. But see that one compared to this one. Look at it from here. See how that's a lot smoother. And then look at this one. See, it's got that big old ledge right there. So, gotta smooth it out some, but I think that's gonna work out mucho better. For us, we're going to spend about an hour here, see if I can get the rest of them knocked out where I like them, and go from there. So we'll come back once we're done, but so far I'm impressed with it, and I think it's worth, you know, if we were just throwing it onto a stock motor, I'd say don't worry about it, but since we're not, and we're looking for every little bit of power we can get, grinding this out is definitely important. The upper cathedral part here looks like it was fine, so I'm not really going to focus on that. Mainly just on getting these little triangles out, so it's more of a, you know, you know, rectangle cathedral port like we're looking for. We could probably still take out a little bit more down here in the corner, and I might look at that. Just depends on time, because we do need to kind of get this wrapped up. But you know, I got to smooth everything out too the best I can. So. And a first time, so we're not going to go crazy. I don't want to have to replace this if I don't have to. So, anywho, that's the goal so far. Well, I'll yak at you later. Alright, we'll see if the sun works with us, but you can kind of see, yeah, okay, that's pretty good. You can kind of see we finally got it out. It's a nice square air inlet now, instead of that 1/4 inch coming out here. We'll let Bear figure out if he can edit the video some. One thing that I realized I needed to have done was using that was good. That little Dremel bit, but it was not, it left me a bunch of pot marks here, and you can definitely feel some lower, kind of like the moon surface in a sense. So really probably not the best idea. I did go back with a 150 grit sandpaper and then took it up to 220. And so it's got a pretty smooth. It's about as smooth as finish as the other side. But you can see it's definitely widened compared to your unported Dorman intakes. So we'll see. Learned a bunch. I didn't go through any of the intake walls, so there's plenty of material there to work with. So we will see how well this works for us. So I'm kind of excited to try it out. Gonna work on getting the upper portion back together, and yeah, kind of try to get on the car tonight. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so here's the two intakes side by side here. Just kind of looking at some of the differences. Now we probably could have played with this too, and I didn't mess with that any, but we probably could have. So there we go, all the way through. It's kind of hard to see all the way through on that one. Let's see if we can get that off real quick. I should have thunk about that. Oh baby, oh, wow. It's tight on there. Well, anyways. Anywho, there we go. Yeah, so there we go. All the way inside there. So we'll see what some of the differences are here. Like on this intake, obviously the fuel charge, or the fuel itself, is separated. Here it'll be combined. Gee whiz, learn how to talk, Todd. Combined. So this could create a little bit of turbulence, actually. That might be a small issue, theoretically. But you can kind of see, and one of the big reasons I decided to go this route was just it seemed easier just to buy the new intake, in a sense, than to clean this one. Now that's not entirely accurate. These are probably easy to clean, but just for my timing, that's why I chose to go that route. But the runners are a little bit different. As you can see, it looks like it will be a longer runner, if that makes sense. A little bit taller. So we'll see if that kind of bumps up our torque as well, maybe. So it was kind of a pain getting the middle section back together, and then I remembered, yes, we do have these bolts here. So I tried to put the bolts in, kind of compress everything together, and then put these two screws here and those 4 screws in the back. So we'll see how that works. It does not look like I can use the hardware from here, so we'll check our we'll check our torque specs and see if we can run these, or if we should run a different bolt, and just kind of get on there slowly and carefully, see how they feel. I've read some people breaking them. Definitely don't have time for that. So yeah, we'll play it by ear and see what happens. So you can see a couple of the bolts will fit the heads really well. The other ones will just go flat into the heads there. So we will see if that causes an issue. Not super ideal, but it makes sense why it did that. So now, once again, not as good an option as a Trailblazer SS manifold, but maybe a better option than this. So we'll play around with it and see. We need to spray some super clean on that, get it cleaned up. So anywho, update on the intakes. We'll get back with you later.